Thursday fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, it's bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark. Thursday fire starting.
Turn it up, y'all. Let's go.
Reaching a fever pitch, it's bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark. Thursday fire starting in
what up, what up, what up? Share it out on YouTube. Let's go.
Fever pitches bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark.
June 20th, for Gemini's born. Ain't no secret, I'm murdering anything I get on.
I need y'all really to listen to this because I am the elephant in the room. So if y'all have X, Instagram, YouTube, I'm on all the platforms, y'all. I'm on X. If you have X, this is my X. Okay? This is my Instagram. Real Sabir Bey on Instagram. My YouTube is Sabir Bey. Sabir Bey's YouTube channel. I'm only going to give you about 40-45 minutes, baby. 40-45 minutes. So y'all need to tweet it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. My email is right there. Let's get it started again. Take it from the top. So please share, like, and subscribe right now.
Pictures bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark.
June 20th, for Gemini's born. Ain't no secret, I'm murdering anything I get on. Ain't no reason for surgery, silence, we come on. I literally leave a murder scene every time I perform. It's a state of emergency, been a bit of disturbance. Artists showing no courtesy, rappers out of his form. Should be locked up for perjury, lying about what you're doing. Selling your soul for currency, anything that you on. Hell is for an eternity, hope you know where you're going. The industry full of wannabes, never will I conform. Light years ahead of you rappers, that's how they flowing. And half of the ones that got it don't even know what they doing. You out of rapping as whack as the rappers that you influence. So backwards half of the time don't know if you're coming or going. Your lack of passion for rap is the reason rap has been ruined. The fashion is where your passion is. That's what you should be doing. They claim they cut from the fabrics that they paint in their drawings, but soon as they get to eating your back and touching your growing. So riddle me how many rappers physically drizzle with the ability that can mess with me lyrically, mimic or even mirror me. Hell of breeze over literally will the beast with the similes, metaphors and agility. Little you to belittle me, jealous of what I'm will to be. Still a beast with the killer speech. If it's mental, then it'll be typically easy as me on top of this instrumental beat. I'm a problem. Admit it, you scared, I'ma make it hard to eat. Still a gorilla, kill it, retardedly, solemnly swore that I will go get it. Scared when you ought to be called a priest if you really should kill a prayer. And prophecy follows me through the wilderness. Father put me where I should be. Straight at the shorties follow me. But I ain't follow Chuck D. Them visions so they can see, but walk a block to them. It's what B.I.G. was to me. Tupac on that hologram could never replace the grief. And had he still been alive, you rappers would never be. Don't act as if you surprised, you know it as well as me. Just happen to be the guy that reported on the CD. I listen to artists and be like, maybe listen to me. Still your ingredients, but they don't want to let you eat. Got friends that's envious of the talent, cause I'm a beast. Mad at me for reaching the levels that I didn't reach. Fell off, I wasn't ready to feast. I walked away from the table and Drizzy sat in the sea. Knocked it off with the talent, cause I
walked away from the table, y'all. Y'all don't get it. Y'all better share this out. Let's go. Y'all better listen up.
Mad at me for reaching the levels that I didn't reach. Fell off, I wasn't ready to feast. I walked away from the table and Drizzy sat in the sea. Knocked it off with the fables when you put me to sleep. Gemstones feel like the logo with the speech. We thought it's so they just hiding behind the beat. The production is dope, so it's harder for you to peep. And you fall for the bozos, spitting bars like they ain't weak on these blogs. And got the nerve to be sorry, your chief keep. The way the industry dog and these elite. I'm appalled. Got the people in all like these beats. They fraud. They'll hop on anything dog with a sweet lead. Like a fraud. The way the industry dog and these elite. I'm appalled. Got the people in all like these beats. They fraud. They'll hop on anything dog with a sweet lead. Like a fraud. Chief keep. The way the industry dog and these elite. I'm appalled. Got the people in all like these beats. They fraud. They'll hop on anything dog with a sweet lead. Like a fraud. We mentally all in the deep sleep. They've offended me, all of these bleep beats with the guard. I think they gon' limit me all cause I speak deep, but I'm jaws. I'll eat anything numb with these beats to the wall. To this weak industry targeting me. Seeks for the cause until I diminish them all. Or they retreat or dissolve. I'm academically out of these boys' reach. I'll evolve, destroy any beat, blogging and retweet. I'll be dogging till I'm frozen and coffin and DC's. Lyrical miracle since they cut my umbilical. Still a fool with the syllables. Guess you think it's a spiritual. I will cook up a batch of these bomb atomic and chemicals. Pick up a scoop and sling it right at you like a gorilla. Kill a shoot if you feel like you drill. I hope you gorilla proof. Feel the truth. Guess you kneel and stoop. I you feel a new devil proof. Before I kill the proof. Just as easy as peeling through pitiful. I should still on you for the sleep and our little you.
We want it back. This is who I'm talking about. Every last one of them. Please share this out. Let's go back, baby. Let's go. Share it to all of them. Y'all better get your likes. Only 45 minutes with me, y'all. Let's go.
And the artist can be like, man, he listen to me. Still your ingredients, but they don't want to let you eat. Got friends that's envious to the talent, cause I'm a beast. Mad at me for reaching the levels that I didn't reach. Fell off, I wasn't ready to feast. I walked away from the table and Drizzy sat in the seat. Knocked it off with the labels where you put me to sleep. Gemstones feel like the logo. It's a beast, these artists no-show. They just hiding behind the beat. The production is dope, so it's harder for you to peep. And you fall for the bozos, spin balls like they ain't weak on these blogs. And got the nerve to be salty, your chief keep. The way the industry dog and these elite. I'm a fraud. Got the people in all like these being fraud. They'll hop on anything dog with a sweet lead. Like a fraud. Are we mentally all in the deep sleep? They've offended me, all of these bleep beats with the guard. I think they gon' limit me all cause I speak deep, but I'm jaws. I'll eat anything numb with these teeth to the wall to the sweet industry targeting these speaks to the cause until I diminish them all or they retreat or dissolve. I'm academically out of these boys' reach. I've evolved, destroy any deep blogging and retweet. I'll be dogging till I'm frozen and coffin and deceased. Miracle since they cut my umbilical. Still a fool with the syllables. Guess you think I'm spiritual. I will cook up a batch of these bomb atomic chemicals. Pick up a scoop and sling it right at you like some gorilla proof. Kill a shoot if you feel like you drill. I hope you gorilla proof. Feel the truth. I suggest that you kneel and stoop. I can feel a new devil proof. Before I kill the proof. Just to see if peeling through pitiful. I should still on you for the sleeping. Now little you. You gonna wish you.
I'm gonna wish you never met me, baby.
All you rappers.
All you conscious.
All you rappers. All you fake MCs. Especially not you. Talk about the cars you ain't got. Crack that you never saw. Neighborhoods that you know you can't go in. You ain't real. Be yourself. It's Gemstones. There's no question who's the elephant in the room. You gonna wish you never met me. Shut down. You already know what it is. Gemstones for life.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the show.
Here's a hot take.
I'm only going to get 45 minutes with me, baby. Okay, I keep trying to tell y'all. That was my man Gemstones. If y'all don't know who Gemstones is, he used to be with Lupe Fiasco. Some of y'all may know him from the video called Dumb It Down. Dumb It Down. Make a song for the nigga. Dumb It Down. So that's who Lupe Fiasco. He used to be with Lupe Fiasco. And this is the thing I want to share with y'all, because if y'all been noticing, I've been shutting my videos down very early now because I don't get paid for these things again. I've been shrinking them, and I've been doing like these little short videos for people. So y'all go to my YouTube channel, Sabir Bey's YouTube channel, and you will actually see the videos. So if anybody believe or think in their crazy minds that this is pseudo, fake, and phony, all you got to do is put some money up and try to debate me. Because all you got to do is put some money up and try to debate me, baby. It ain't gonna work. So I'm shortening my videos down, very, very short. What's up, Sway?
What up, family?
I am good. Woke up this morning, I believe.
Yeah, sure.
So that was Gemstone. So I was like, yo, man, that's kind of crazy, right? And everybody be like, yo, Sabir, why are you cutting the video? I've been getting people hitting me up. Why your videos is cut short? I'm like, nigga, because I don't get paid. I told y'all the battles I'll be going into. I be battling these people, man. I battled Cash App because they wanted me to make it a business. And most of y'all, and this is what I was sharing with my cousin earlier. Most people do things, and I'm not knocking somebody who's working or none of that. People do things because they want things. And I'm hard, brother. And I try to depend on our people to support the real. I battle with, for the past 2-3 days, I've been battling with Cash App and Cash App and Facebook. They do this payout thing, and they keep wanting me, brother Sway, to sign these forms. And it's hard for me, bro. It's hard because once you wake up to really what's going on, it's kind of hard to go back to sleep. I be trying. I really be trying, bro. And they wanted me to sign these tax forms and say, where's my tax? Where do I fit at in the IRS, John? Right? This is what was happening. And I'm like, why they keep trying to sway me into the contract? This is the weird part. They keep swaying me, trying to, and majority of these people that y'all watching, the post I just put up here, these people right here, I guarantee you, this is why you don't see me in the room with none of them. You ain't never see me in the room with them unless I bogart myself in there. But people like these types of feel-good stuff right there, those guys. right? These are the dudes. I can probably sit in the room with every last one of them. That's why Umar got caught up. When we got caught up in Dr. Kabi get a pension from being a school teacher. Majority of these people is the feel good stuff right there. That's them. So I'm sitting on this system. It's nothing wrong with it. And I'm gonna keep it real. It's nothing wrong with it. But understanding it, the traps is real. That's what you got to understand. So I sat back and I'm fighting with Cash App, and I just told them F them. I'm cool. I'm good, right? And I was on the phone with my cousin. I wish that conversation could have been recorded. I swear. He's like a brother to me. He's not somebody that I grew up with since we were kids. Like we were literally kids. Like literally kids. And we going back and forth on the phone, right? And he said, yo, you have so much potential. I heard that from John Sally. I heard that from a lot of people. A lot of people. They said, bro, you got too much in your head, brother. You should do it this way. You should do it. Everybody always say which way I should do it, but they're not in my shoes, if that makes sense. They're not in my shoes. Instead of saying, you should try it this way, how about you say, well, what can we do to push it forward? How can we get this information out here forward, right? So I'm on the phone with my cousin, probably like a half an hour, 40, like literally half an hour, 40 minutes. And we going back and forth on the phone, and we talk about mortgages and taxes and having this conversation because we brought up about salt and pepper. And we getting into this whole thing about contracts. Instead of people saying, yo, what can I do? And I respect and love my cousin, like real rap. I said people do things because people want things from other people. That's what I said. And I'm on the phone with him. And we going back and forth. And I said, I don't owe nobody no debt. I told him I don't own a car note. I don't owe a mortgage. And y'all want to own a mortgage all you want. That's on you. But it means dead pledge. So we going back and forth in this subject matter. And we came up about salt and pepper. And he was talking about the local government. I said, you understand how local governments are corrupt? You don't see certain people at town hall meetings. You don't see these people at town hall meetings, but he's on the phone telling me I should try things different. You should do it this way. You should do it that way. You should do it this way. You should do it that way. And everybody got an opinion about which way you should do it. But if you sat in the shoes of me, you will understand me. Crazy, right? Instead of saying, what can I do to help? You trying to tell me which way. So I have to sit home late at night sometimes till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, really trying to figure this thing out. With nobody saying, yo, I'm gonna push you, superior, I'm gonna promote you. That's why none of these Negroes in the conscious community, not from Sinetta, not from 19 Keys, not from none of these people that y'all watch, can say they made me. They didn't make me. When I worked with them, I helped a lot of them. I'm gonna run some names down. I brought Wesley Muhammad out here twice in California. Asked him twice. Asked him, did he get paid? Kaba came out here, I believe, twice. Asked him, did he get paid? Have you ever heard him mention my name or talk about me the way I talk about them? Ask James Smalls, did he get paid? Ask Jose Pimente Bay that y'all watch on the time, right? And I do have a video that I'm not even posting up here yet. Did he get paid twice? The first time I got burnt, and it was like close to, I think it was over $2,000. Ask Leonard Jeffries, did he get paid? See, these are the things that y'all don't understand why I'm the way I am. And you would think I'd be major paid. So I helped a lot of these cats in this conscious community, right? And I don't get that in return. So I'm sitting on the phone with my cousin, and I'm like, dude, this is, and I told him I used to hustle, no doubt. You can't hold that over my head. And I said, this is worse than the drug game. This is worse than the drug game because the jealousy and the envy is so real in the drug, straight up. I'm sitting on the phone with my cousin. We on the phone for like mother freaking 30, 40 minutes, I think it was. We going back and forth. And he used to be a police officer in Philly. And we going back and forth about mortgages. And I had to explain to him what happened. My mom lost her property and what was going on with my family. When you have a big family and how we're not even together, we first got to fix ourselves. I'm not a selfish person by far, but I also won't allow nobody to take advantage of me. I always give and want nothing in return. And this is the problem with y'all selfish ass black people. You want to always give something when you want something in return. Give and let the creator or Allah deal with it. And that's how I've been. That's how I've always been. I told my cousin about my mother's water bill. It was like $80,000. And when I went to the water department, the lady said, nobody would ever put $80,000 bill in their name. And you had nothing to do with it. That's the type of person I am. That's how I am. My mother passed away. So these are the things that I do selfishly to people and help people. And y'all don't know my background. You don't know how much debt. I mean, I really wasn't in debt, but it was other people's debt that I took on. This is how I am. So when people say, well, Sabir, you should have this, this, and this, what are you doing to make it better? See, my daughter, I got to go send her some money. Her mother just sent me and said my daughter wanted a burrito. So y'all got to bear with me 1 second. So I might get off of here on X. I mean, I'm on X live, but I got to send. See how this works? This constantly works. That ding just now, that means it's feeding time. So this is what I mean. This is what happens. So I got to agree to do this in 1 second. So these are the things. Okay, let me send this over to her. Give me 1 second, y'all. See, this is what happens. I got to. What's up, Marcus? This are the things that you got to do. See how fatherhood
Peace.
kick it at any time.
Yes.
So
Every time, anytime.
This is the difference. You're not in my shoes. I keep trying to tell y'all. None of y'all are in my shoes. I keep trying to tell you how this thing go. It's a lot to this game, bro. To stay focused, and this is what my cousin and I was having this discussion on, about doing these things. He said literally, he was like, "Yo, you should do it this way, do it that way." And I'm like, I hear you, cuz, but you know, I'm like, I hear you, but at the same time, I have to do it my way. And that's what people don't understand. I have to do it my way, because if I do it somebody else's way, somebody has control over me. And I don't know if y'all know, you know the history of Billy Paul? Anybody on his feed? Do anyone knows the history of Billy Paul? If y'all don't know who Billy Paul is, me and Mrs. Jones, they couldn't control Billy Paul. Billy Paul is from Philadelphia. He's from North Philly, to be exact. Go do this. Go research Billy Paul straight up. Research Billy Paul. And see, this is the thing. I wanted my cousin to understand that a lot of y'all controllable, very controllable, whether y'all want to believe it or not. And we do things because we want things from other people. I don't want anything from these people, B. I want nothing from them. You follow me? So this is how this is. He told me you should do it this way, you should do it that way. And you know, I got you. But
everybody got a suggestion on what you should do.
Exactly. They all got a suggestion, but they ain't doing it themselves.
And that's they ain't got no suggestions on what they could do.
Yeah. You know, so my thing is, I got, like he said, I had my boy listening to you one day, and he said, you know, if you just do it this way. I was like, do it what way? You don't even know why I'm doing it this way, because nobody can hold anything over my head. You know, I'm trying to get back on X, y'all, so bear with me. So these are the things that happens real time. You know, I had to send money to my daughter's mom for my daughter. Give me 1 second. See them things right there? That's real time, people. I don't know what y'all have going on, but I do this. This is the work that I do. And in between my work, this way, this is how this works. Niggas be working, but I got to focus because I can't mess up. They're going to fire me. I can't fire me. I can only fire myself. See how crazy that is? I can fire myself. I can look in the mirror and say, you're fired. So y'all don't understand what I mean when I'm saying these things. Hold up 1 second. Label.
So I'm trying to get fired from my job right now, man.
Yeah, lose your job and find your work. That's all you gotta do. Mm-hmm. You know, this is the funny part. Like when I do things, brother, I'm getting people to motivate themselves. I don't know who this is hiding. William Turk. I don't know who that is. Oh, Will, what's up, bro?
What's happening, Captain? How you feel?
I believe I'm feeling good. All right. I woke up.
My man.
I had to send something to my daughter's mom, you know. So things like this happens, people, on the regular. Like I have a real life. When I get off this feed, I gotta go do some damn plumbing. I gotta have to go buy some tools to change
some plumbing.
Yeah, I had to, nigga. And like y'all don't think I do those things, nigga. I gotta get up. Listen. Let me tell you how crazy it was. I was at Home Depot. Shout out to my brother Jamal. Right, we was at the Home Depot. He'll tell you how much this stuff costs. It was crazy. I was like, nigga, I ain't got money like that. A damn faucet was $100, nigga. I said, what the? You laughing, right?
Damn faucet you was looking at.
Right? What was it? Porcelain?
Damn
What was it?
faucet. That faucet talk to
Sway,
you back. That's an AI
Sway,
faucet.
Sway. Tell them you just shook your head, right? This is the thing that niggas don't know. Walk into Home Depot if y'all think is that. Go find, nigga. You ain't finding no walk. What you gonna find a faucet for $25? Nigga, I'm talking about the faucet, nigga, that come
They
out
like
like. Nigga, go look it up.
they
So
like 50,
hold
60.
on. Yeah, nah, bro. Nah,
But
bro.
you in California, so
You ain't,
the
yeah, you
markup is
definitely
real.
gonna find it
Right.
$60.
Everything in California costs an arm and a leg.
Thank you very much. So I'm in the joint, right? I'm enjoying this affiliate thing. So I'm in there, right? And I'm on the phone with Jamal. So Jamal said, yeah, that's about right? So I had to buy the tool to unscrew the joint. Like, it's a certain tool that you use. It's like $30, $40. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then he telling me the nuts and the bolts, right? I said, where's Hector at? I'm in the parking lot. I said, nigga, where's Hector at? I said, they didn't chase all the Mexicans away. I can't even get them to go do the damn joint for me, right? So I said, they didn't chase them away. I'm in the parking lot, because usually when you walk in the parking lot, you see all Mexicans in there, right? All of them, like sitting there, handyman's, right? So I'm in it. I said, damn, I gotta buy the motherfucker. I gotta get underneath the sink and just unloosen all the bolts and plug, like, nigga, like, I said, damn. You know what I mean? I'm dead ass serious. Like, I don't get paid for that. At the same time, I got my children's moms are calling me, yo, he needs this or she needs this. I'm like, nigga,
Did you
like,
did you go to YouTube to find the answer to figure it out? You go to YouTube
for what? What am I going to YouTube for? My father, listen, y'all don't understand. This is the thing. I do this right here because I love this, right? My father, and this is why I'm going back again to my father.
Okay.
My father never had a car. No, I told my cousin that. I said, have you ever seen my father with a brand new car? Now I'm showing y'all in contracts. My father never had a brand new car. Never had a brand new car. My mother got one, and that stressed her out. That's y'all. So what happens when you want things, the things that you want will get you more in debt, if that makes sense.
That works.
So
Insane.
trying to keep up, with the Joneses. Her name was Joan too. Ain't that funny? So she used to try to keep up with the new cars so they won't break. My father was a type of person that went to the 8th grade, but he built the whole goddamn South Philly. That's how my pop was. My father raised 9 of us in the same house. But do you know what that nigga used to do? Get us up on a Saturday, right? We would have to go outside, with the spatulas and mix the cements and hold the ladder. That's what my pop used to do. We used to go underneath the sink. He used to make us do all these things. My nephew and my brother still does it. I don't do it no more. But it made me, when I went to Home Depot, right? I said,
woke you up.
It woke me up, right? And this is the blessing that I love. Like, my father used to do. My brother put engines in cars, motors and engines in cars. The difference between motor and engine. My brother never went to school for that. I told you I put my brother on here before. In the dead of winter, you know how that cold hits you. If it's real cold, it hurts, right? I saw my brother put engines in cars in the dead of winter in snow. Never went to school for that. Never. He's still doing that to this day. He was actually a teenager doing that. But my point of this, people, is that when you raise with a father that's like that, you're going to do those things. That's how my pop was. My brother never went to school. That's why people say,
because it's instilled in you.
Exactly. Right. How did you get into radio, Sabir? I didn't go to school for radio. No, I just engineered. I watched. I engineered my show. If anybody know, I've been doing radio for 25 years, over 25. I engineered, I produced, and I host the show. That's how I did it, by watching. I started on WURD, 900 AM. And I used to have to pay $100 every week. Now, mind you, I had to pay to be on the radio and then pay an engineer, if that makes sense. Right. Nobody was giving me thousands of dollars when I was doing this. So I had to learn all things. And what it took me back to my father again. And what we do is we do things because we want things from people. I don't want shit from this system. I got shot 5 times. You know what my mom was trying to tell me to do? Get paid. It was a victim fund. It was a victim fund. Wow. I didn't want it. But before my mother passed away, I think it was up to close to $100,000. I think it was. I swear, dude, it was crazy. My mom tried to get me to get that victim fund. Straight up. I said no. And this is why I brought up Billy Paul. Billy Paul was a person that they couldn't control. You can't control Sabir no matter what it is. So this is why I reach out to people. If I do for you, then you should help and look out for me. That's it. It's that simple. It's not complicated. You got to go around the block and tell me what I should do. I know what I'm supposed to do. I got a clean slate in this game, bro. Right. Period. So that's why I said I had to learn it. So if I don't have the guy to fix it, that means Sabir got to go buy the tools, which I didn't have. I still, right? And go underneath the sink and figure this motherfucker out. And it's only going to kick in my head. Okay, this is how you do this and make this, okay. And then I got to deal with electric in the bathroom. Forgot about that one. Shit happens. It happens. Okay. So I want y'all to understand there's a lot to this, people, for me to come and sit in front of you and give you law, to give me history. Or you think I don't know. I can change a carburetor. I did all of these things, Cadillac converters. I did all of that shit. I can do all that stuff. But if I don't have to, I don't have to. You follow me? But I want y'all to understand these are the things that made me. So when it's a story on Billy Paul, y'all should look up. If I can play it for a second. Billy Paul, they couldn't control him. He was from Philadelphia. So I'm gonna just play a clip of this, but I want y'all to understand how it was. My mom and them knew these people. This is Billy Paul.
Became number one.
Going to this contract thing.
Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones was the fourth album I did with Trillion and that's the one that struck and became number one across the whole world.
Well, listen,
it was a true song. Hit a lot. It hit within a lot of homes. Because I was able to spend time with Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all the great.
No one ever messed with Billy Paul again after this. They thought the smooth jazz crooner would be their perfect, controllable star.
And Charlie Parker discovered me.
Heard what he said?
You
Negroes are controllable.
No one ever.
You can't be around Malcolm or Martin and
Exactly.
not have that. This is the point, people. This is why they don't understand Sabir, because I'm that type of dude. You can't control me. None of these cats in the conscious community can. So now they got to go to the ones who's looking for attention. So if you're sitting in a room with me, right, when you see me with people, I know D.L. Hughley personally. I know all of them personally. I had conversations. I told you about what John Sally said to me one time. It was weird because you can't control me, but they will bring somebody in to try to break you to see where your weakness is at. That's what they do. But listen to this, Billy Paul.
Never messed with Billy Paul again after this. They thought the smooth jazz crooner would be their perfect, controllable star.
And Charlie Parker discovered me. I turned professional at 16. I sang with Charlie Parker at 16. I sang with John Coltrane because I'm basically a jazz singer.
They had no idea they were dealing with a Philadelphia street survivor who'd learned survival from legends like Charlie Parker.
Listen.
A man who'd rather burn his career down than bow to anyone.
That's me.
It took me a while to make
that
that adjustment.
Time, y'all don't get it?
I come from not nobody knowing me.
If you ever listen to me before, I say, let me destroy myself. Pay attention again. We just got weak people now. Listen to this one more time.
Charlie Parker, a man who'd rather burn his career down than bow to anyone.
Nope.
It took me a while to make that adjustment. I come from not nobody knowing me, and then just being a star, a huge star.
By the time executives realized their fatal mistake, Paul had already declared war on the industry that created him. And what happened next would make him the most feared man in soul music history. So, let's get into it. Long before Me and Mrs. Jones made him a household name, Paul Williams was cutting his teeth in the roughest neighborhoods of North Philadelphia. Born December 1st, 1934, he grew up in an era where black musicians had to be twice as talented and 3 times as tough to survive in the music business.
I did my first 45 record when I was going to Simon Gratz High School.
Simon Gratz, we used to go up with the girls.
Associated with Sammy Davis, he did a lot for me. Him and Frank Sinatra made sure I got on the Mike Douglas show.
But it wasn't just his musical education that shaped Billy Paul. The streets of Philadelphia in the 1940s and 50s were unforgiving. Jazz clubs were often controlled by dangerous elements, and young musicians had to learn how to navigate not just the music, but the violence that came with the territory. Paul learned early that in these establishments, weakness was exploited and strength was respected. The stories whispered in Philly's music circles painted a different picture of Billy Paul.
Y'all don't get it yet? So most of these cats is weak as hell. What do you mean by that, Sabir? Y'all are weak as hell. And this is why they don't understand me. I'm not that dude to be playing with. So you can think you know me, but you don't, because I grew up with the, the junior black mafia, the black mafia, all that, seeing these old heads and seeing the stuff that was going on. So you have to be a strong mother freaker, straight up. So what they do, they prey on weak people or people who want attention. That's what they do. So majority of these artists like Salt and Pepper, majority of these people you see today, of course they're going to push them out here. Of course they're going to push these people in front of you because you don't study real history or real law. You don't study it at all. So I know y'all. You can talk tough all you want on social media. I'm fine. I know you. Trust me. You think I don't know you. But I sat back and I said, yo, this is too funny. And this is them. So they don't understand I am from the streets, B. You think I wasn't, but I'm, I can versatile. I can flip this many ways. And I studied them, right? This is the conversation I have with my cousin about the contracts. I told him about contracts. But I also told them about this book where people submit themselves to another, submit themselves to the authority of and power of another person for a variety of reasons. Sometimes they do it because of what? Give me 1 second. Goodwill, gratitude for a favor shown them, right? You submit yourself to these people because of that. I don't have to show y'all nothing. You don't have to know what I'm doing. I play every last one of y'all on this feed. Y'all still wouldn't get it. I know what's happening. You ain't never see me buckle like the elder said on the Clubhouse. He said, man, I followed you for a long time, brother. He said, yo, I ain't see you flip yet. You ain't changed yet. Nope. But you have people who whisper to you. Whisper, you should do it this way. You should do it that way. Why don't you support what I'm doing? You too scared to be in the front saying, I got you, brother? I go to bat for a lot of people all the time. All the time. Y'all just don't know. But they never would bring my name up in none of these things. So this is what it is. So I show you these things, but the people I just showed you on that feed don't show you nothing. Nothing at all. So these are the things that I go through. This is the book, How to Run a Country. Right?
Well, you also got to keep in mind, also, like a lot of these people that's telling you you should do it this way, you should do it that way. Most of them, like you said, if they can't help you. They can't donate because, like, let's say, like our entertainers, our musicians, they can't do anything to help the cause because as soon as they help the cause, they cut off.
And that's what's going on. You can quietly.
True.
This is the thing that people don't understand. That's a lot of people on this feed right now that's watching me know what I'm talking about, and they're afraid. There is nothing that you can hold over my head. Nothing. This is the weird part, bro. I'm literally on the phone with my cousin. We going back and forth. I asked him a question, and I'm gonna ask anybody that owns property on this feed. How much do y'all pay in taxes? Right. This is the crazy part. This is the conversation. This is all contracts, people. Just bear with me. How much do y'all pay in taxes for your house? And where does it go? You know that's a contract too, just for the record. I'm gonna go into this Salt and Pepper thing. Just bear with me. How much? I see Marcus on it.
I'm not a homeowner, so I'm not a homeowner.
How much?
Too much, thousands.
Doesn't matter. Just give me a number.
A year?
Just give me a number.
Every year.
Why do you pay it? And where is it going to?
To get the fire department when I need them and all of that.
To get the fire department. Somebody said 28. Let me tell you how crazy this is. My cousin said he said he paid. He said something along the lines of I think he said 4,000 or something like that. Right. This is the conversation I was having with my cousin. So he said 2,000. He said, let's say if you paying 4,000, right? 2,000 going to the school system, right? This is what he said to me. Y'all don't even know those simple things. It's all contract. So you are the only person that can't have a say so in your child education. You're the only person, but they are in school miseducating your children, right? But you don't have to say so in none of this, and don't know that they're misleading your children. This is why you hear nothing about civics in there. You don't hear nothing about nationality in there. Think about it, because if I was a person, I'd be like, hold up, bro. This is what we're gonna do here. See how that works? So when you're conscious and you are aware of what's going on, right, you're gonna start saying stuff like that. So now it's a person like Sabir, they say keep him away. We don't want him there. And our people are so colonized, like Franz said, Frantz Fanon said that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppress themselves. So now I'm giving you facts and can sit here with whoever you want to bring in this arena with me, and we can go head to head, right? So we sitting on the phone, and I said, well, why you don't have no say so in your child's school? How about if we don't want LGBTQ in there, why not? And I said, you know what it boils down to, Darren? I said, it's all about money. Money. You don't have no power. You think you have power. You don't have it. It's an illusion of power. Even these so-called black people, that's why they get caught up in scandals and RICO laws and all these other things, right? So I'm on the phone with him. This is why I can never be into politics like that, because I understand the game. Now, you can hire me. Y'all can definitely hire me. I can look at the contract. So I'm sitting on the phone with him going back and forth. So that's too much like, right, we don't want to hire Sabir. But right. If I showed you stuff like this and said, yo, bro, read that. Nigga, where you get that from? Oh, read it. That's not Sabir's. That's not Sabir's. Y'all still don't get it. Right? So I can show you what it is and sit there with you and break this down, and niggas will still get scared. Oh, no. I don't want to talk. You might go to jail. Nigga, Malcolm said, if you're black, you're born in jail. Nigga, I ain't worrying about going to jail. Truth is truth. The only thing you would do if you ever lock me up fraudulently, I'm going to educate everybody in the cell, nigga. And death, that's like, come on, man. That's going to happen to everybody. I don't fear none of these things, bro. Y'all don't realize when you go through some things in life, brother, every day, every other day or every other week, I think about death. I'm ready to go. I know some of y'all still trying to stay here, but I'll be like, I'm ready to go. But I have little children now. That's the only thing. So when I lost my son in 2020, this month, I didn't want to be here. I have another son, but I didn't want to be here. See, this is the thing. And it's not being selfish, people. I want y'all to understand that you go through a lot. I'm not afraid of dying, brother. You and we never even been on that side. So how do we know we even dead? How do we know we're not dead now? How do you know when you're dead?
Exactly.
So they got you so caught up to fear death, to fear it. You know how many times I looked into a barrel of a gun when I got shot? I looked in the barrel of a 38 slug when them 5 slugs hit me. I looked at death on many occasions. Death is knocking on everybody's door, but if you live in this world, they make you fear it. And that's why they don't like Islam, because we're going to embrace death, bruh. Christianity got you scared to death. You follow me? But what are we dying for? And I'm not preaching people that if it's wrong. I know a lot of these coward ass niggas that's on social media. And if you don't like me calling them cowards, it is what it is. I'm not talking about dying. Let's live, B. But live for something. Live for a purpose.
Right. Live for something. That part.
Dude, that's why people laughing at you black people. And you only arguing. Silly stuff. Our tax system is based on individual self-assessment and voluntary compliance. The material contained in this handbook is confidential in character and must not, under any circumstances, be made available to persons outside of the service. You don't want to hear this because you're scared. I can show you where this is at. In every law, I can show you where this is at. Every law. No, nigga. They locked that lady up because of this. Nigga, shut up, you scary ass. And this is what I'm talking about, black folks. Scary. I don't sit up here and just pop stuff off to y'all. Everything that I do, I can show it to you. I can prove it to you. Everything. So stop asking me to do it a different way. How about you say, what can we do, Sabir, to make it happen? How can we make this happen, bro? How we can have this let me handle that. Let me deal with the bumps and the bruises, B. Let me handle all of that. I'm fine. I'm good at it. I'm not about suing nobody in one, B. Stop asking me about suing somebody. I don't put myself in those predicaments. This is the thing about me, and I'm going to make this clear. I don't sue people, bro. I told my cousin this on the phone. I told him, yo, how about, with my mom, they had a lien against my mom's property. A lien. Most people don't even know what a lien is. Crazy, right? How about picking up a law dictionary? How about contacting me and getting some of the classes I did on liens? How about that part? How about picking up law dictionaries and find out? I got more, but I just don't feel like pulling them out. I got to send Marcus one of these. I don't know which one you want, Marcus.
Yes, please. The black one.
Let me tell you something, bro. The weight of that book,
yo,
probably me $40, $50. Okay, brother. I just want to let you know that.
Just give me 1 second.
You need $40, $50? I'll get to you.
So I want you to understand. Oh, it's boring. Pick up and find out what a lien is. Pick up and find out what a lien is. How about that, fuck? Right? I would definitely not sell you this one because this is about. First of all,
that's the one I want.
Oh man,
$400. If you got $400, I'll send it to you.
I'm almost there. Let's go.
You ain't getting no book from me for motherfucking $150. Think I'm supposed to pay. I'm not paying sugar, nothing no more. Nada. If you drop $500, I'll do the whole packaging and everything. I'm not doing all that, bro. Let me share this with you because I keep telling you I got a lot going on right now, people. So let me show you how crazy this is for y'all that don't understand law books. Remember that movie Michael B. Jordan played? You see that book right there that he got in his car? That's a Black's Law Dictionary. He was playing the attorney guy. That's what he was playing. So a Negro sit up here and say, well, brother, the law stuff is just interpretations. No, it's not. They tell people stuff like that so y'all can run away from that.
Exactly.
I will go head to head with any attorney, any prosecutor. So I'm on the phone with my cousin and I'm sitting with him. We going back and forth with this. And I said, why are you paying taxes? What are you paying taxes to? Right? Own the land, build the house. This is what I'm telling him, right? Because they still got you in a trap. I'm not connected to none of this. You can't give me the illusion that I own something. I'm gonna take care of it. Go to Russia and see how that works in Russia. They give us this illusion that we own things and we want things and we comfortable, right? We're comfortable now. So now we're comfortable. And if I'm wrong, anybody, please don't wait till I get off here. Come to the cipher now and confront me now. If you think that I'm wrong, share it to an attorney. It's going to be short. Share it to an attorney, a prosecutor, whoever, and see if I'm going to buckle.
What you're saying is head on. I mean, with most of our quote unquote people of status, blacks, whatever call themselves, the ones that live in the rural areas, or they always say, "Oh, I'm successful," and I'm like, "How are you successful? Like, what's success?" And they first thing they want to say, "I got a house, I got a car."
You know what
exactly.
Success is, brother? You know what success is, bro? Success is your health. Your health. That's what that is. Not because you have material things. And
exactly.
This is why they say the things that you want get you more in debt and more in trouble because you don't understand what contracts. I'm on the phone with my cousin going back and forth about the contracts. Literally. I'm going back and forth with him about the contracts. Literally.
Yeah, I had I know this is funny, but one of your old YouTube contract videos I remember watching, and you broke down a lot, and I take it to this day and I use it.
Could you help me? Do me a favor? Could you go to my Take This and go to my Zelle, PayPal, and Chime and Apple Pay and support if you got something from it? You see what I'm saying? What people? This is why I don't do the video.
Definitely got something from it.
Okay, so if you got something, support me. That's what I mean. This is why I'm cutting the videos down short, because people tell me what they got from it, but I don't get the money from it. You follow me? Oh, you should do it different. I am doing it different. I'm cutting the videos down. See how that works? I'm cutting the videos down. Sure. So, yeah, and that's what happened with Salt and Pepper.
Let me ask you this real quick too.
No, you don't ask questions on here, brother.
Go to no, I'm not. I'm just talking about your. That's what I was talking about. I wanted to ask you about that. I was going to say, is it www.sabirbay.com, PayPal?
No. Everything you see on here is the email, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. That's my email. You can use that.
Okay, gotcha.
To get to my Zelle, my Chime, and my Apple Pay.
All right, I got PayPal. That's why. Okay, I got you.
I have PayPal too. So these are the things that is happening. So when you saw me last night post up all these videos, these short videos of like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I'm posting stuff up about all these things. I'm putting them up there. And I sit up till 3 o'clock in the morning doing this. I literally could did it to the break of dawn. Real rap. I could have literally did a short videos until the break of dawn. And everything that I'm showing, you can research it. Seriously.
That part.
I got people who promise me things and say what they would do. And y'all are on this feed and y'all don't go there. So don't act like y'all do. Okay. So I will call you out. Okay. Sabir, did you get that donation on PayPal? I don't even know. You sent a PayPal today or something? I don't even know. So I was watching this video with Salt and Pepper. I love my sisters. Love them. Oh my God. Y'all don't know who Salt and Pepper. Y'all should do. They're living legends, B.
Living legend.
I used to have Spinderella's number. I don't have her number anymore. I used to talk to Spinderella a lot. Right? So yeah. I didn't see anything, brother. So I saw a video with Spinderella, right? And we got to support these sisters. I love them, but they got to really look into contracts, man. These are legends, people. And this is the weird part about the contract part, people. This is the thing about the contract part. People really like. Did you see this interview, Marcus? Anybody see the interview with Salt and Pepper?
No, I didn't see that.
Let me see this. How crazy this was. They suing, I think it's Universal Music or something like that, for their. Let me see if I can play it. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see if I can play this. Damn, is it playable? Oh no, I can't play it. But it was an interview about them, and they were trying to say, and what Universal said is that they didn't sign the contract. Here it is right here. Universal Music Group refuses to honor their copyright. That's what they said. Because they said they didn't sign it. They didn't sign it, which they didn't sign it. They themselves didn't sign it. And this is why I say it's important to understand contracts. Excuse me. It is very important to understand contracts, people. Contracts, signatures. Everything, which I was telling my cousin, everything is a contract. Everything is a contract. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. If you read these books, and I did a class on this too, I always update my contracts, right? Your signature is the most important thing. Now they can get out of that. They really can. But Universal told them that they didn't sign it, which they didn't. So it's like somebody taking like your baby's mama, for instance, right? And she take your signature. You can get a person locked up if they use your signature without your permission. Y'all do know that, right? So some of you baby mamas out there trying to sign your baby daddy stuff up without their permission, and you can look at your signature, you can definitely sue them. So let me just show y'all one thing. You see inside this book where I have it highlighted, signatures. Where is their signature at? Who signed for them? Your signature is the most important thing ever. This is how, look how old this book is. That's when we used to have those things right there. That ain't even my name. It's called Sabir Talib Dubey. Free Moorish Amir. Look, that's crazy, yo. I had this book for over 25 years, man. Damn. Contracts, right? This is another one of the contracts that I can get into. These are the conversations we should be having. So my cousin was saying, Marcus, about town hall meetings. I said, town hall meetings? What town hall meetings y'all be having? Do you think they want to have me at a town hall meeting? I'm just asking. Somebody that know what's going on?
Well, that's the thing. We need more, I guess you could say, Moors or more people of conscious minds in these town hall meetings. That's the problem.
But they're not going to have them because you know why? You're going to think. And they have to get people, like I told you, they have to get the other people who are going to play this game with y'all. So this is what they do, right? It ain't got to be a conscious Moor. I'm going to be real with you. It ain't got to be that.
Well, just right. Just someone that just knows. Someone that just knows.
Don't think that it has to be always a conscious Moor doing this, people. And that's why they bring in people like this. I'm going to give you an example, Brother Marcus. Y'all ready? I hope y'all send this to Rizza Islam, 19 Keys, Kaaba. I hope you send this to Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed. But I'm going to show you something on why they bring these people on. I saw a video, and I like Rizza Islam, but he didn't make no sense over here. Give me 1 second. This conversation right here. and he talked about Shannon Sharp, right? He was talking about Shannon Sharp, and I'm like, why are you not talking about Trump when he married? How old was Trump's wife when he was dealing with her? How old was Melania?
Well, let your boy tell it. Quincy Jones tell it. He had it first. So
don't matter. I ain't talking about who had it first. That's irrelevant to me. I only asked a simple question: how old was she, and how old was Trump? See, we drift off into something that has nothing to do with this, though. I just asked how old she was.
I don't know. I think in her 30s.
No, she was younger than that, bro. Because she's only 50 something now, brother. He's 80 something. So y'all do the math. So while I'm sitting back watching people, right, talk about this Shannon Sharp thing, right, and the girl, this thing is about money, bro. That's all it was about. It ain't got to do with her age, because if you go back in time, niggas is old as hell with their wives. What difference does it? It ain't about no. But they bring people like this on shows to say stuff like this. So be with me. This is the emotional talk. Listen up.
Number one. So the basic thing is 2025. Shannon Sharp is being taken down because he's messing with a young girl beyond his young age limit. Number two, it is a white woman, so they always have that card. Their cousin is normally a police officer. Their uncle, the judge. Their grandfather, some high-ranking official. They can always pull that card and take you down no matter how high you go. First thing you need to understand is if you're going to go into that system, just be mindful, no matter what she says, no matter how comfortable she makes you think she is with you. Keep your receipts and record if that's the lifestyle you want to live. If that's where you're going, you need to protect yourself. The reality is you should not go in that direction. Should not go in that direction. Should not go in that direction. Now, on the other hand, there are a lot of black women who do the same thing nowadays that a lot of white women do. So this is the reason why I said the feminism circumstance is not equal. But there are a lot of them who do these things because they have been removed from their name, language, culture, religion, God. They don't know who the hell they are. And so they're taking on the identity of who.
You still doing it. He's doing it. He's calling himself black, right? You see how crazy this is, bro? Nothing that they would bring no one on a show that would explain their identity. I'm a black man. Nigga, that's not an identity. Stop it. Let's move forward.
Who they think is the winner. The white woman has been looked at as the winner. So they take on that mentality, those actions, those behaviors. Right now, it is a competition to see how many people can get with a man, lie on a man, sue the man, and get a paycheck. That's a new job description for a lot of women nowadays. A lot of people don't want to work, so a lot of women now have literally looked at how can I get with a man with a lot of money, make it seem as though everything that he's saying is cool, I love him, I'm comfortable with him, and then just lie on him, say he raped me, sue him, and get a lot of money. Quick come up or get a baby, because that's the old school tactic. That's 18 years of free rent, free everything. Boom. It's very sick. Now, I don't like having to say this, but number one. So the basic thing is 2025.
Let me tell you something. You have Muslims that do that. This is the thing what kills me. Somebody said the House of Consciousness is discussion. We looking at a house in Delaware or PA. I'm against HMO. Yeah, you should be, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all better get the hell out of the country, bro. Listen, that's on y'all if y'all want to stay here. I'm overseas, homie. Y'all can say what you want to say. You can get a furnished apartment over them motherfuckers, Portugal, Spain, whatever. Nice places for like $700 a month. Niggas are bored. Ain't nothing here but a headache, bro. So send us out to Rizza Islam. Send us out to the 5150. I'll be right back. Welcome to the Sabir Base Show. I'm going to give y'all a couple of more minutes. Let's get into this contract conversation, people. Keep trying to tell y'all. You can email me for these talks. But goddamn, they bring all them cats to these ciphers for that bull crap, bro. Let's bring Rizza Islam over here because he got influence because of the Nation of Islam. It's based on influence, people. So let's go. I was there. Let's go, y'all. I'll be right back. Share it out. I'm almost done, y'all.
Killing them. You killing them. I want to talk about these rap historians. Y'all better get it together. I'll be reading your books. Y'all better get it together. Word up. When Hot 97 started, I was there. When Rap City got started, I was there. When K-Day got started, I was there. When Jive Records got started, I was there. When Yo MTV Rap started, I was there. When the Source magazine started, I was there. When Sedgwick and Cedar started, I was there. When Biggie was doing his album, I was there. When Tookie Williams was buried, I was there. 73 Cedar Park, I was there. 123 Park, I was there. You ain't telling me the history because I was there. I was there. And where were you?
Where was they at, Marcus?
Where were you? And where were you?
Where was they at, Marcus?
Where were you? And where were you?
You want me to switch up? Here you go. Let's go.
Where were you? When
To
no
Beer Bay
TFL,
Radio.
I was there. When that bus blew up in London, I was there. When Death Row challenged Bad Boy at the Sports Awards in New York at the Garden, yep, I was there. When Kwame Ture, formerly known as Stokely Carmichael, was passing on, I was there. When Nelson Mandela was freed from prison and spoke out at Yankee Stadium in New York, I was there. For all the births of my children, I was there. When the Rodney King uprisings happened, I was there. These objective rap historians trying to document hip-hop from outside, forget it, I was
This
there.
is hip-hop. This is hip-hop. And when you hip, you hop.
And where were you? Where were you? And where were you? Where were you?
Come on, y'all, let's share this out. Let's go.
Where were you?
Listen up.
The Jive Records label, I was there. The Columbia Records label, I was there. The Elektra Records label, I was there. The Warner Brothers Records label, I was there. The Koch Records label, I was there. The Capitol Records label, I was there. I know about their contracts because I was there. I wrote and rewrote most of them when I was there. I ain't reading a book or reciting a hook. I am hip-hop itself, because yep, I was there. Y'all need to get it together with hip-hop history and get it right, because yep, I was there, I was there. And where were you? Where were you?
Where was y'all at?
And where were you? Where were you? And where were you?
Where was y'all at?
Where were you? Where were you?
But this is the gossip y'all like to hear right here. This is what y'all black folks love. Right here. I'm going to show it to you. Send this to Charleston White. Send this to Charleston White. This is what niggas like to talk about. I'm going to say this to all of y'all. If you never lost a child before, right? So I lost my son in 2020, August 15th, 2020. He was shot not by a cop, a white cop, by our own people, blacks. Majority of the stuff that we do to each other, the hatred that we have towards each other. We have a lot of hate towards each other. And you never know what a person's going through on the regular, but God forbid, I hope nothing happens to, I'm going to get rid of you, Troy. So just remember, I'm just going to get rid of you, okay, brother? Because we ain't talking about none of those things. I'm going to get rid of you, brother, because you add nothing to this platform. So I'll see you later, homie. Peace. And don't forget, y'all, I'm on Clubhouse later on with my brother. Later on Clubhouse. And if you come over with the madness, they automatically kick you off. So shout out to my brother, Bigger Dre. We'll be on Clubhouse part 2 about FBA and boycotting Africa. So, Troy, I'm going to get rid of you. And if you come over to Clubhouse, we're going to kick you off of there too. Peace. So, if you never lost a child before, you never get over that, P. You never get over that. But God forbid, I hope nothing happened to Charleston White's sons. But these are the niggas. And I've never been a snitch. And y'all better watch out. I think snitching is the end thing now. But I want y'all to see something.
Go on your platform who ain't nobody. And he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man.
You say I'm a nobody. You got the nerve to have a mouth like you're a nigga to put a hump in your book. Man, please. Yeah. No. Yeah. You know what? I know it's still a forward there. And I'm finna tell you some real shit, Gilly. You know why you don't like me? Because I came from the bottom up out the mud. And you had cash money. They kept you in the dark in the closet. And they say you could write good lyrics. And I would say to myself, what use is a candle if you keep them lit but put it in the closet? You was a lit candle, Gilly, And Baby and Birdman them put your ass in the closet and you lit up the closet where Wayne can come in there and get them rap. You couldn't deliver them rap like Wayne could. Now look at you. You on the podcast buffoonery. Silly boy. You very silly.
So was him.
You gimmicky.
So was he.
$millions worth of game ain't gave nobody no game. Everybody y'all talk to did the opposite of what y'all did. Ain't nobody received y'all game. King Von, Lil Durk, Young Thug, Kodak, ain't nobody soaking up y'all game. But celebrity, yeah. I still remember that look on your face, boy, when you came to the internet. Boy, I remember how them tears look rolling down your face with no hair on it. Yeah, I remember. I'm talking about, I remember. They're like, I remember. But you know what I know was bothering you? You got a pain that won't go away.
Will never go away.
Oh, man, they say it ain't nothing like a parent who have to bury a child. They say it's nothing like that pain. I ain't got that pain. You wake up with a pain I never have. And I laugh like a... Not in the beginning. I showed you some compassion because I was thinking, man, what if that was my boy? Thought that when I had compassion for you. But when I got mad at you, you know what I told you? I answered myself that question. Man, what if it was your boy? You a snitch? I'm a snitch in some more shit. That ain't the only thing I am. You think that define me? It don't put my, it don't stop my, you know, I'm still getting pussy. Woody still getting pussy. T.I. still getting pussy. Being a snitch don't mean shit. This only means something to you. Nobody care about that shit at this age of life. Yeah, I know I don't.
See, this is the thing, and this is why I said you got to be very careful, bro, because something may happen to you or your child, and then see how you feel. See, this is the thing about me. And before I go, because I am great in this, I was shot before, and I never snitched, and the dude was in the bed next to me. They got shot too. I never snitched, and I'm not saying you shouldn't or shouldn't. If you're not in the street life, that's a little different. But if you are a person that is in the street, it's a little different too, because you can handle those things. So yeah, if you're not in the streets, go on and snitch. But this nigga make it snitching like it's famous, which they would never snitch on themselves. See how crazy this is? But again, he said they didn't give them $1 million for game. I get on his feet, and if Gilly and them give you $1 million for game, how much game I'm giving y'all? Because I showed y'all how this thing go. Y'all don't get it yet? So give me $1 million. Give me $1,000. It works. So don't think I'm supposed to stay in for 2 hours with y'all and just entertain y'all. I can, but I can stay longer if somebody would drop some finances. But I do got stuff to do. I got a talk with my brother, Devin. Before I get off, then I got to do this clubhouse, and I got to wrap my brain around all these things that I got to do. Call my children up, make sure they good. You know, parent things like that, and try to get myself together so I can at least get underneath the sink and listen to some music and do this work. So you do the work. So the easiest thing you could do is either write a check or go to PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay, or say, let's get Sabir over here. He can explain all these things. And better yet, go get all these attorneys and we can have a conversation with some attorneys. So nigga, I don't care about you saying something to suit over me. Try me. I bet you never see them in the room with me, and nor do I go. So let me make this clear for y'all. I don't go on nobody's show without them asking me to come. So don't ask me to go on somebody's clubhouse, because I don't even like, I don't know if I told you this, Marcus. When I'm on somebody's clubhouse, soon they see my name, they're like, oh, Sabir Bey is here. I'll be like, damn, I got to get off this motherfucker. So I don't go on clubhouses like that unless I'm invited. So shout out to my brother Bigger Dre from Philadelphia. I will be on his clubhouse later on. I'm gonna probably do my own clubhouse. So if you want me to come out, you can email me. Okay. And
quick question: is the clubhouse going to be streaming live?
It's always streaming live. Now, if I go to my YouTube, it's streamed live. But still, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't want to say too much about a lot of things, but it will be on my YouTube. And this is the thing: if you come to the StreamYard, to the clubhouse, please support him and support me. It's easy. It's only a button away. You can do it. Everybody can do it. Until we start acting as one, you know, we're going to go through a lot, and we're going to keep suffering. So listen, people. Again, I told you I was cutting this short because I do have to call my children. So please do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. and support the real people. And if you don't like what I'm saying, my email is right there, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. That's how you can contact me. That's how you can support this movement. And never have hate in your heart for nobody, people. You know, if somebody says something, ask them to prove what they're talking about. That's it. If you want to have further conversations about me with these contracts, or you want me to look at a contract for you, whatever, all you smart people talking about, yeah, brother, I know contracts. Do you really? Do you really understand the contracts? Because if you did, you wouldn't get caught up in all the madness that you're caught up in right now and trying to get yourself out. So they can get out of that contract, no doubt. They definitely can get out of it. But I damn sure won't share this to y'all on here, because people love to sell people stuff. So please reach out to me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I'm gonna be still dropping little stuff like 5-minute things once in the blue moon, because that's how I'm switching up. So this is actually advertisement, and the word advert means to be aware of. To be aware of. So geography, age, and sex. That's what they look. That's what they look for, people. That's what they look for. So I'm not your average dude that you watch on YouTube. So please share this video out. Told y'all we gonna cut it short, brother Marcus. Y'all can reach out to me, but don't go to it yet. Peace.
Peace.
Love.
All right.
You can never say that I'm not
gotta go.
Really love you. I pray that you see.
My music, baby. Let's go.
All alone, I sent home by the phone. Through the years, I can just stand there. My place and find
Dear music, have I not been good to you? Have I not loved you enough just for you? Are these 4 mixtapes not enough for proof? Proves nothing because it's still not enough for you. Went out an awful lot of weight to get cut for you. And at the time, that was really something tough to do. But I ain't mind because I was so in touch with you. Now at times, I don't feel like I'm enough for you. A lot of times, I just really want to cut you loose because I don't feel like I got a chance and I trusted you. Yeah, I got a fan base, but it's just a few. I should be further than I am, man. It's just the truth. You get the fans to the art too corrupting you. Trying everything I got a chance and I trusted you. Yeah, I got a fan base, but it's just a few. I should be further than I am, man. It's just the truth. You get the fans to the art too corrupting you. Trying everything I can to adjust for you. I ain't mad, I'm just curious of what to do. Should I continue with the fan or give up on you?
Just say my love. Just look at my face, it's tears and cry.
You the reason me and Lupe met. Took me all around the world on these new day jets. Remember shooting dumb it down on a 2-day set. Still calling from the pen screaming you got next. Probably was conceived to you during late night sex. I was loving you for I could even move 8 steps. All these rushes in my top 5 Blu-ray set. I certainly will give a hot five to who made that. It's obvious you let get on whoever you may let. I seem to be the only one you always throw shade at. It's kind of hard for me to listen to these 2-day cats that run around abusing you to make a few paychecks. Break my heart to using you because you're way too fresh. Just the thought of losing you that irritate my flesh.
Nobody on YouTube brings it like this, baby. Share it out.
These are beautiful, they take away my stress. Just having what to do to prove and I can save my breath. I'm like,
Girl, to get through to you. Cause I love you. Standing here, baptizing my dance.
The Bear Bait Show, baby.